In this section, we shall be looking at triangle. We shall be looking at triangle. So here is the diagram of a triangle. The triangle is a plane shape that has three sides. It has three sides, and there are various types of triangles. We're looking at the area and perimeter of the triangle. Now, looking at this, here is the height of the triangle, the height h of the triangle. These are the sides of the triangle: the side A, side B, and side C. They are the sides of the triangle. Now, looking at the formula here, we have various formulas to calculating the area of the triangle. We'll get into that later in this session. The area here is calculated by multiplying the base times height by half, which is half 1 over 2 times base. Here is the base, here is the base, times height. Here is the height of the triangle. If you are given a triangle like this as well, here is the height of the triangle, height, and here is the base of the triangle. So we need to understand that. We need to understand that. Now, find the area of an equilateral triangle of side 16 centimeters. Before we begin to solve this question, let's look at some other formula to calculating the area of the triangle. Now, we have a formula which is for calculating the area of triangle as 1 over 2 AB times no, let's make it, don't make us use times AB times sine C, or 1 over 2 AC sine B, or 1 over 2 AB CB, or BC sine A. So we have this formula for calculating the area of a triangle. What does that imply? If the triangle is inclined at an angle, we can easily get the area of the triangle by making use of any of these methods. So we are going to be demonstrating that here, and this question we are going to be using two formulas to calculating it. So now let's make use of this formula first. Now we have to find the area of an equilateral triangle of side 16 centimeters. And here is a diagram of a triangle or an equilateral triangle. Based on knowledge of plane shapes, we will learn that equilateral triangle equilateral triangles are triangles that has all its sides equal, which implies that if here is about 8 centimeter, we have this at 8 as well, we have this at 8. The sides of equilateral triangles are equal. Not only the sides are equal, the angles of equilateral triangles are also equal. The angle, if this is about, so this for a triangle, the sum of the angles in it is 180 degrees. 180 degrees for a triangle. The sum of the angle is about 180 degrees for a triangle. The sum of the angles is about 180 degrees. So for the equilateral triangle, it is stated that all sides are equal. So we need to include an angle that, when added together in the triangle, must be equal to 180, and the only angle that can perform that is 60 degrees, because when here this part is 60, this part is also 60, and this part is 60 degrees. That is when we can get 180 by saying 60 degrees here plus 60 degrees here plus 60 degrees here, which is 180. If this was 50 50 50, they can't give 180, which implies that if the angle in an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. So now, based on this question here, we have the area of an equilateral triangle of side 16 centimeters. of side 16 centimeters. So it implies that here we have 16 centimeters. So each of the sides is of 16 centimeters. And definitely we have one of the angles as 60 degrees of an equilateral triangle. When I have to find the area, so we can label our triangle here as A, B, C. So we have the small c here, which is the side, small a here. You need to understand that for opposite, they are opposite to each other, they are opposite, and the small b here. So that's what is done here as well. So we need to understand that. So to get the area of this triangle, since we learned that area is also half base times height, we learned firstly that area, the formula of for calculating the area of a triangle is half base times height. But based with this, we will not be able to get our answer because we don't know the height. Because here is the height of the triangle, we don't know the height. That's actually a problem for us, and the base as well. Okay, yeah, we've actually not got to the base as well. So that's actually a problem. So we can't make use of this formula in this question. So what do we do? Let's chart another formula. We have this formula here. This sin c indicates an angle sin theta degrees, and where theta is the c. So now for this, we can actually apply this formula to this equation here, to this question, by saying now for the area we have, okay, let's use this since the part our angle is inclined is at b, and we have sine b here. This b here indicates the angle. So now let's make use of this formula, this one here, to say 1 over 2 ac sine b. So how do we solve it? So 1 over 2 times a, which is the one here, we have it, oh sorry, hey, no,